Hi, I'm Daphne James Huff.
And I'm Kayla Terrell.
And you do pronounce it Terrell. I was wondering,
Yeah,
I've been saying it Terrell in my head, so that's good to know.
well, like my handle names are That's Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So terrible,
Yeah, I was
very
saying
classy.
terrible. I was just pronouncing it wrong. So, we are young adult authors, Kayla and I. And so, Kayla, do you want to show them our book that we wrote together along with MF?
Yes. See,
There
can
we
you see
go.
it?
Home for Christmas. So there's the three of us. Yeah, so we've been collaborating now for how long now? Well, we met through my podcast. So I have a podcast for authors who are moms. And you were on my podcast. And then you introduced me, yes, you were on the first episode. And then you introduced me to MF. So how did you meet MF?
I met her through the same group
Mm-hmm.
that we met in, and she was looking for people to read and review and do editorial stuff with her books in exchange for really fun necklaces and bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a nice necklace of one of my book covers.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I have three boys, and so that necklace is no longer wearable. Sorry, Emma. But I really did love it while I had it.
So that's great. Yeah, so we all met through this Facebook group. Yeah, so we said group, but yeah, it's a Facebook group, and it's a really great way to connect. And I think there's a lot of different collaborations that started through, I mean, that Facebook group and a lot of other Facebook groups. And then so I wrote. So my work's a little different than you guys because you write contemporary, and so mine, this one, you can tell it's not. It's dystopian, so it's in the future. So it's a little different, but it's still young adult. And so Kayla, you had the idea that we should all write something together, right?
I did, yeah. So I had this idea that I wanted to write something from the early 2000s because I graduated in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
And, you don't have Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. You have to call your friend's house and talk to their parents and pass notes in class. Um, and it's just very awkward
Yeah.
and a lot of fun. But I didn't want to do it alone.
Mm-hmm.
And I had read Daphne's stuff and I had read MF's stuff. And I really loved both of their styles. I thought they were both really strong authors, in a lot of ways stronger than I am. But I just thought, well, maybe we can all collaborate and do this together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and y'all were on board, and it was great.
Yeah. So
There was no fighting.
no. No, we all really liked the idea, and so the book you showed, the Home for Christmas shorts, so that was a little to kind of get us ready for this that we wrote back in October, November. So it came out for Christmas, and they're little shorts, contemporary shorts, and then that got us in the mood. And then we've been writing our own series in the Mountain Creek Drive series. So Mountain Creek Drive taking place, yeah, 2002, 2003 when we were all in high school. So that lets you know how old we are now.
Super young.
Yes. And we've been sharing photos of each other, right, when we were in high school to give us ideas and all sorts of things. So it's been really great. I think that's helped too with the collaboration is that it's a common language we don't have to explain. We can just say, what was that movie that, that Freddie Prinze Jr. was in and with the girl, and you know it right away because,
And the glasses
yes.
and as soon as you took them off.
Yeah, so we know exactly what we're talking about. So that's been really helpful. So I think collaboration, it's been working so well because we have this kind of shared history, even though we didn't know each other before, but we have a shared, history from growing up at the same, over the same age and the same, even though we were different parts of the country. I mean, it was still kind of the same stuff, same movies, same music, things like that. So it's been really fun. And let's see, on the practical side, so Kayla, you're doing our covers, which is really great, and then
Yes,
the formatting as well.
yes.
And then MF, she does she's doing the raffles, and she's doing all sorts of other stuff. Like she does I mean, she's been really great with the pre-orders and getting those connections, so kind of reaching out to others. And then I'm kind of the one that keeps us on time and focused. Because I think as soon as we're all in the middle of writing them, and someone says, "Oh, we should do a fairy tale retelling," and I'm like, "Not right now."
Totally.
Like we can, yes, but not right now. Right now we're writing this book.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of how we've been working together. So I'm really
Yes.
excited about these books coming out, and
Yes.
you're
I
able.
just have to finish mine. Now that you
Yes.
guys have finished yours,
Well, mine's
I am
almost
eager
done.
for
I still have
mine.
to finish editing this weekend, and it's great that we can talk to each other and we send each other, chapters and this and everything. So it's really great too that it feels like we're working together even though it's each our individual books. So that's been really fun too.
Right.
And so yeah, so I'm excited that we can do so much more together than we do apart. To be a little cheesy, but this has been really fun. Are you having fun, Kayla?
I'm having so much fun.
All right. So great. Thanks so much.
I'm waving goodbye now.
Yes.